Hey guys, welcome in. If you're new or just passing through to my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you are returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here. We're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them. I may say them, I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid, so I could be talking about the recent past, might be talking about the present, could also be speaking about the future. So take only what resonates now. Leave the rest behind or come back later and watch the video again in a few months. I also urge folks to go back into my archives. The readings sometimes tend to reach out about 6 months in advance. So go back into the archives about 5 or 6 months. You may find readings there that resonate more for your story at the present date. All right, so let's just jump right in. Mercury has stationed direct. If you're watching this calendarically, is stationed direct yesterday, which was January 1st. Post shadow lasts until the 20th. So still, you know, move with caution. Patience is always a really big thing for me during Mercury retrograde. And when in doubt, say less. Okay. All right, let's jump in, see what Spirit wants to talk about. I've shuffled up a bunch of decks and cleansed them just before going on camera. So let's tap in, see what Spirit wants to talk about today. All right. Never fails. As soon as I start recording, I start getting a whole bunch of texts. Oh, look, it's my boo, Timu. For any of you that have dry phone syndrome, get on Temu. I swear to God, they text me like 2-3 times a day. And I don't even really be on there like that. I'm a perpetual window shopper. So I can go through a whole store. I could be in a store for like an hour, grabbing stuff off the racks and sticking things in a basket. I'll go in a change room. I'll try a bunch of stuff on. I will leave everything there in the store. I do it all the time. It kind of saves me from like blowing money that I know I don't have no business spending. So it doesn't hurt to window shop. I don't know why I'm telling this story because I feel like it's relevant right now. There's somebody going through this. Don't spend that money, girl. All right, let's jump in. Okay. Okay. I'm going to take these 3 from the bottom of the deck. Regeneration is in the reverse. Loyal heart in the upright. Soulmates in the reverse. So there's a relationship. You know, it's interesting because I've been thinking over the last couple of days, because I also recognize, I mean, obviously, most tarot readers are also reading elements of their own life. I mean, we're part of the collective, right? Our stories may be different, but the elements of the story are still very much the same. It's energetic, right? So what I'm getting off of this is that whoever this person is to you, obviously it's a soulmate, but this relationship has severed or come undone. I feel like you still have love for this person. There's still, you know, there may still have been a sense of loyalty to them, or you still have like, you know, very low level, but there's a level of you know, where this person still occupies a little space in your heart. However, we're not bringing these two back together again. Okay. I don't feel as though this person or the situation deserves to get a second chance. And primarily it's because we've seen in all the previous readings that there's someone in the connection that just refuses to do the work, refuses to make the changes that they need to make in order to come back into your life. So while they may miss you and long for you and want to talk to you and want to communicate, they realize that the gravity of whatever they've done is so heavy that they don't know how to come back from it. And not only not knowing how to come, they don't know how to come back from it. There's that other aspect of it. They don't want to do the work to come back from it. Okay. I feel as though I'm going to leave these the way that I saw them. In the current energy, I feel as though there's someone dealing with recognizing that the people that are around them are not necessarily being honest or keeping it a buck, but this is the energy of being surrounded by people who lie, cheat, steal is what I heard. I heard birds of a feather flock together. So it's kind of like this is an individual who, if they were in the energy or embodying the energy of being, shifty, they also surrounded themselves with other shifty ass people. And so this person may be surrounded by people who don't show themselves as authentic. They're not honest about how they feel. They're just as superficial as the person that they're hanging with, right? I am getting the energy. Heard this isn't fair. There's someone here who definitely feels like, I don't know, I heard odd man out. And it's interesting. It's interesting because whatever I saw on the bottom of this deck, it was chaos and conflict, never-ending story. It kind of feels like part of the lesson was or is for this person to just kind of, again, these last several readings, it was like they just have to take it. This is similar energy. I kind of feel like while the biggest dilemma for them is like trying to kind of stay grounded or stay balanced, and they're feeling as though whatever is happening to them, externally, it doesn't feel fair. However, whatever they're going through, they created it. And Spirit is telling them, like, it's kind of like you started this. You started this. That's why there's no coming together. You started it, so you're going to have to ride this shit out. Co-create and go the distance. And if you look at the imagery of the cards, like, literally, you were trying to create something. You created it. Keep on going. Keep going with it. Now you're going to have to ride out the consequences of your actions. Yeah. And it is what it is. Damn. So there's someone here who may be suffering from travel restrictions. There is someone here who definitely does not, they're out here with no protection. Oh, damn. This person, damn, when I say no abundance, this person may also be trying to hide the fact that they may be losing resources. And if they're currently like out of work or unemployed, they're going to have to work. Also, I'm also getting to the energy, because I did say like this person doesn't necessarily want to do the work in order to try to bring something back. This is similar energy. So if you, collective, and I've said this before in the past, collective, you're the gift, you're the prize, you're the abundance, you are where the abundance lies. They don't have access to you as their abundance. And it's mainly because they refuse to do the work. in order to be back into your space. And this person is, they could be ruminating. There's a lot of anxiety here. Yeah, listen, go the distance and perseverance. This person doesn't really have any choice. You decided to make this decision to do whatever it was that you did, and that is what's getting the result that you're getting right now. And so I also feel like this person may be wearing, I heard they're wearing a false, they are definitely, somebody's wearing a false mask. I also heard somebody may be lying about why there's been a breakdown in your relationship. They're keeping the true nature or the reason why the relationship is falling apart. They're keeping that a secret. They're not really telling people. Okay. And this person, what's really crazy is I feel like this person doesn't want to change, but they also are not trying to let go of the connection. Even though it appears that things have fallen apart, they don't want to let go of the connection. The thing is that they want to keep you stuck in a loop of toxicity. And the part of the main reason why it's not coming back together, like I said, this person doesn't want to change. So that means if you walked away from it and they're still embodying this toxic energy, they're still in it, right? So there's no real right. Obviously, yeah, you're not going to give them a second chance. You're not going to, you know, align with energies again that are, you know, below you or that are low vibrational. You already let it go. And this person is still, I feel like they're still stuck in that energy. And now they're trying to come up with creative ways to get back in. I also feel like whoever you've been dealing with, this person was a shapeshifter. And this person may also come across as, I heard, a fake empress. So this person could come across as this like a loving, mothering kind of energy. They're trying, so if somebody here was trying to embody like this loving, mothering, unconditional loving, very, you know, high vibrational energy of balance and the ability to do it all, and this person is wearing a mask. They are none of these things. Bottom of the deck is deceit. They are none of these things. And this person is, they're refusing and resisting. Jesus Christ. This person is refusing, almost resisting this. I think this came up in the last reading. Like this person is refusing or resisting like a certain transformation or like self-reflecting, looking back at their lives and looking back at whatever it was that they've, you know, done to get them into the position that they're in right now. Yeah, somebody is unhappy. And so if at one point you were the chaser in this dynamic, you're no longer the chaser, you are now the runner. I feel as though this person here is unhappy with the state of their lives. And it's funny because now, if in the past they were running from you because you were trying to just, you know, you were trying to ground in the relationship and you're just trying to be present, and this person ran from it because it feels like they understood that what you required or what you needed was more than what they could give. Okay. But now, yeah, this person is not, they are feeling very defeated because, again, like I said, the abundance was tied to you. And in order for you to work together in any capacity, they would actually have to put in the work, the commitment. This person is not willing to do that. Yep, and therefore you are in separation. Because the person you were dealing with was self-indulgent and they were only, they were focused on themselves. They were focused on themselves while you were, now, and the thing about it is now that there is separation here. Again, this has come up in other readings where wherever you left this person, they're still in the same space. They're still in that same energy. So where you collective, you took the opportunity to kind of focus it back on yourself, focus on self-love and gratitude for where you are and all that stuff, right? This person has not taken the time to do the work that you've done. And in this separation, part of their lesson was just that, to learn how to focus on themselves, stop focusing on you, stop focusing on whatever it was they were trying to do against you, because all they got them was separation, and they didn't want that. That wasn't what, I don't think that's what they anticipated in the end. They weren't really expecting the departure. Okay, so let's jump into tarot. I just saw the Chariot in reverse. I said travel restrictions. So again, there could be dealing with somebody here who's got some travel restrictions, or there's just been no success for you in being able to, or them, for moving something forward. All right. Let's jump in. So, at the center of the reading is the Tower. I feel like at one point you were really pouring it all into this connection. And whoever you were dealing with was emotionally manipulative, because I really feel like they knew how much you love them, and they used that knowledge to play on your emotions. And they knew that you would just continue to give because you are an unconditionally loving person. However, the Tower came down the moment you retracted all of that energy, all of that effort, all of that time that you used to pour into them. When you stopped doing that, it brought everything down. And I feel like you may have done it despite the fact that this is somebody that has been a part of your life for a very long time, or you spent a lot of time trying to cultivate the foundation of the relationship. You pulled that back. You pulled that back. You may have pulled that back again in order to focus on yourself. It's like pouring, and I think this is a message that I've also put out months ago, where it's kind of like the moment you stop pouring all this energy externally to outside things, outside people, right? The moment you started turning that energy back onto yourself, then you notice your circumstances started to flourish. I also feel too that this person may have been wanting to hold on to you due to the, what's the word I'm looking for? Not the potential, because it's not potential. They knew. Again, you were the abundance, so they were trying to hold on. It's weird. It's a weird energy. This is like the energy of wanting to hold on to you, but yet pushing you away at the same time. Yeah. You were unconditionally loving, unconditionally giving, you know, you need something, I got you, you know. But I feel like you may have made another choice. And I feel like you've chosen, see, somebody wants to come out from being in the cold. And what I find interesting is that I feel like you may have, again, I said you decided to pour into yourself, or simply only pouring into people that pour into you, which would be appropriate. So where you may not have found, okay, so it's kind of like holding your energy, withholding, you know, time, effort, and energy from one situation and pouring into those who pour into you, and no longer having that energy or feeling of lack. You no longer, again, we're not on that timeline anymore. So the moment you moved out of that energy and decided to pull back, and you're no longer focusing on, you know, poverty consciousness, and you're not focused on who this person is who wasn't pouring into you, you decided to pour into yourself and to only take action and pour into people who pour into you the same way. May have been a lot of confusion within the connection, and I feel like for you, collective, it felt very confusing because, again, like I said, you've had this person's been in your life for a very long time. You've had a lot of time to invest, and for you, it may have been a source of stability at some point. You may have felt as though this person or this connection was a form of stability in your life, but that's not true. That's not true. Yeah, you didn't see any, it's funny, you didn't see any victory and success in pouring into people that weren't pouring into you. That wasn't part of your wish fulfillment. That's not what you wanted. That's not what you wanted. And I feel like the moment you became unafraid of what life would be like without this person, once you made the decision, you found healing and solace in the fact that you made a choice, conscious choice, to go where the love is. Whether that's you pouring into yourself, whether that's you pouring love into yourself, or you just surrounding yourself with better people. Okay. I heard something about rising through the ashes. It's giving me Phoenix energy. I also feel as though somebody here in the collective may be turning their pain into profit, is what I heard. Somebody here may be turning their pain into profit. So I think I said in a few readings ago, it's kind of like if somebody was to ask you why you don't deal with somebody, like, don't lie. Don't lie. Because I think we've been protecting people's reputations for far too long. That's kind of what this looks like to me. That's what this looks like to me. This looks like somebody turning their pain into profit. So whether that means you write a book or you jump on YouTube and make a video or something, and never mind if it brings about some negative public attention, because that negative public attention is gonna not, it's not against you, it's against the person who did all this dirty shit to you. Okay. I do see somebody turning pain into profit though. Turning it into like literally creating some type of generational worth, generational wealth. I don't know why I said worth. Generational worth. Why did I say that? Somebody's going to take this and turn it into generational wealth. I heard let the cat out the bag. Somebody was trying to be greedy and selfish and take your happiness from you. And that's about to come out too. When the sun and the moon and the King of Swords all come out. Oh, hey. Okay. Okay, so this is wild. So I do have the energy of somebody here wanting to, they're making a decision to circle back. And I want to say the reason why they're circling back is because they see you on the rise. So collective, if you are in the public eye, because I am getting this energy, it feels like eyes are on you. People are seeing you. People are watching you. Or are we time-wise? Okay. People are seeing you or they're watching you. I feel like this person, they feel your absence. They want to come back. Here's the thing. I don't know if the purpose of them coming back is because they want to bring in some type of clarity. The thing is that I don't get that. I mean, maybe. I don't get that. Intuitively, I don't feel that base. I don't give a damn what the cards are. I just don't feel it. It kind of feels like they're coming. The only reason why they're circling back is because they see you on the rise. Especially if you're in a really stable place, if you're really feeling abundant, your boundaries are up. So we like that. I also feel like there may be a situation here. Okay, I see a couple of things. I have somebody here. There's an energy here of somebody who may have been in like some type of position of authority where they acted as an expert in a particular realm of whatever their specialty is or whatever their perceived specialty is. This feels like somebody who pretends to be some kind of authority figure. A know-it-all is what I heard. But they don't really know shit. This person is not connected to their intuition. This person is not connected to any kind of abundance. This person has been unsuccessful. Yeah, I'm like looking at all the cards of like no success. They're all connected to each other. Whoever this person is, they come across, like I said, they come across as somebody who's like really confident, but really on the inside, they're not. I feel like I said somebody's wearing a mask. Somebody masks who they are They mask their true intentions. They mask how they feel. They don't, you know. So other people may be very upfront with them about how they feel. You ain't never really gonna know how this person feels because they keep it to themselves, or at least the truth. They keep that part to themselves. But this person, whoever thought that they were the authority on something, they're literally not the authority of shit here. Because whatever, it's almost like whatever they touch goes to shit. So if they were attempting to try to do something to amass some form of wealth or hold on to you in order to latch into your abundance, because I see how they're all connected. I heard something about star power. Somebody may have been trying to, somebody also may have been spreading lies here to keep you on the outside. But the funny part is, you're not on the outside. People are watching you and they see what you're doing. So even if somebody here was, you know, potentially lying about whatever it is that you're doing, folks can see it. It doesn't matter what the lie was being told. They can literally see who you are. They see how you move. And if you walked away from a situation because it felt out of balance, or it felt like, you know, it wasn't reciprocal, or, you know, or it weighed down, like weighed you down in terms of like responsibilities or whatever, like it made you, you know, it put you in a position where you had to juggle between, you know, what this person wanted and what you really wanted. You made a choice to go after what you wanted, to align yourself with where, you know, what you want, not what this person wants. And other people are literally seeing it. They're seeing it. This person may have also, again, too, whatever action they took, they were doing it from a very selfish and greedy place. And that is coming out. So somebody here, again, they may be getting some negative public press because I heard their mask is falling off. Funny thing is, this person, I feel like they want to come in and apologize. And the only reason why... listen, yeah, they can't. So they can only watch you from the outside. This person may want to come in and apologize to you. But again, like I said, your boundaries are up and you're only dealing with people who are coming at you with the truth, okay? This person, again, they are not seeing any victory and success based on their previous actions. They could be losing their home. This person is losing their stability. Whatever they thought was going to happen did not actually happen. It's all connected to the tower. Yeah, like I'm looking at, even if I go in a diamond formation based on the cards that are here, the way that they're touching, it's kind of like whatever they did, they were unsuccessful, and they were in their ego. They were in their ego, challenging someone who lives authentically, somebody who is unconditionally loving. Literally, karma just came in and smacked the shit out of them. Karma came in and smacked the shit out of them. Now they want to come towards you. This person may have even worked with other people, because I am kind of seeing that. They may have worked with other people trying to affect your stability. Somebody wants to come and apologize and maybe express some truth about that. However, they may be unable to travel. They may want to come to you, but they're unable to travel, and they may not be able to communicate with you because you have them blocked, whether that's energetically or whether it's physically, like you got them, you know, like you got their number blocked on their phone or whatever. They can't reach you because they're blocked. And somebody is now recognizing that, like, oh, my bad. Like, I wanted to come back. But the thing is, you're not dealing with them anyway. Knight of Wands in the reverse. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this again. I can still love you unconditionally. I can still have love for you, but I'm not fucking with you. That's what this says to me. Yeah. I feel like whoever this person was, they missed out. They've lost an opportunity. And they've lost an opportunity, again, because they were going after somebody who was just simply minding their business. And now they want to come back in and offer this cup of love and bring back, you know, try to bring back or reestablish the foundation or the connection. However, there's a lie here. There's been some there's definitely some injustice here. There was a lie. There was a lie being told, and there were other people involved. So it's kind of like I said something about like this person may have chosen other opportunities. You chose the wrong one, Betty. You chose the wrong situation. Now all of a sudden you want to come back in with this cup of love because, you know, you still may feel like, you know, you still feel, somebody still feels a connection here. But there's no success in this. You to collective, you saw everything you needed to see. You made a mind over heart decision. You decided to let this situation go. Even though you got love for them, you decided to let it go. You made your choice. Look at that. You made your choice because the person did not value you. They did not value it's like they didn't show you your worth. They didn't value who you were. They were hoping that you would still maintain these low, you know, low expectations of people that you may have carried in the past. Yeah, you were highly motivated to move on. And pursue your dreams because you recognize the relationships that were unbalanced. And there are lies that are coming out that absolutely may have something to do with resources. There's something being exposed that has something to do with resources. Resources that belong to you. Somebody here is worried about this. Somebody is dealing with a set of unfortunate circumstances. Things have changed. I heard somebody here is fearing death, and I don't necessarily mean death like an ending of a relationship, like literal death. Somebody is fearing death here. And this is not, child. Look at all these tens. But here's the thing. This person or whoever this was, or the ringleader, whatever, I feel like this person was juggling you with a bunch of other situations. You're about to find that out. And because of this lie or because of this injustice that was carried out, somebody here is about to lose everything. They stood 10 toes down on whatever it was that they were doing. And that's literally, like I said, they created this drama. They created this mess. And it's kind of like Spirit is telling you stood 10 toes down doing what you did. Keep standing in it. Go the distance. You stepped in it. Keep on with it. That's what I see here. This person is having a very difficult time trying to recover. Because there's all these lies and backstabbing and deceit against an earth angel. Somebody willfully made a decision to betray an earth angel. And I really feel like whoever this person is, they knew exactly what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. So did the people that were involved, because there are other people that are involved. This person, and whoever you were dealing with, may have very well been the kind of person who would like literally put you on pause in order to deal with the other people that they were dealing with. Yeah. They're like, skirt. And so now, because it's kind of like they're being faced with having to recognize that exactly the energy that they were putting out towards you is exactly what they're getting back in return. They don't like it. They don't like it. So even if whether you were doing it willfully or just kind of going with your own flow and spirits kind of orchestrating things, they're getting the same kind of energy that they were giving you. They do not like it. They don't really have no choice but to sit in it. You chose to deal with those people. Now you turn around and those people are no longer there. So all those people that you were given to, now you stressed out and worried because you were the one doing lies and backstabbing and betraying. You were the one doing all of this, all for the sake of either some money or to feel like you were the winner. Who's winning now, baby? Yep, it's done. It is done. And here's the funny part. Ha ha funny. Collective, while this person, so like if you at some point, because kind of what I'm also getting to here is like collective, if you were always like on the struggle bus, life is hard, you're doing all these extra things just trying to get ahead, somebody here was purposely making your life difficult from the background. And the upswing for this is that karma is on your side. Good karma is on your side. So now while this person is now experiencing a change of things, like I see it here, it's all based on the decision that they made, you are having a successful completion of the cycle because you've healed, you've outgrown this person, you've outgrown the situation, you are stable, you are in a really good position financially, and if you're not there, you will be there soon. You still maintain this loving energy in your heart, you're still unconditionally loving, you're ambitious, you got great ideas, but what you're not doing is you're not looking back at the past because there's no happy memories back there. We're not going backwards. We're just not. And again, somebody wants to come in and apologize to a high priestess empress because literally all they can do is watch you from the outside, and they're stressed the hell out, all because they were trying to win at all costs, and they had an expectation of, you know, making some moves and having some victory. However, they've been blocked out now, so they can't even participate. They can't even participate. All right, let's see who we talking about. We have somebody here coming in to nurture and support. Twin flame. Y'all know how I feel about that. Could be dealing with a Leo. You know, it's funny, I never even noticed the weaknesses on this card because it showed for the astrological signs, it has the strengths and the weaknesses. And the weakness for a Leo is patronizing, stubborn, and dramatic. The strengths are outgoing, humorous, faithful, and generous. Then we have short-term, friend, acquaintance, or coworker. All right. I do believe this particular deck deals with time. Close your eyes, feel what you want, approximately 3 months. Okay, one more. If you've been wondering about this daily, you are in its vibration. Time frame is within a few weeks. So between a few weeks from now and 3 months from now, all of this energy will come to fruition or culmination. Let's grab some index cards before we wrap. You're supported by your tribe. Somebody is mad that they haven't stopped or ended you. They created drama and now they're experiencing drama. You are protected. You're God's chosen one. All is not what it seems. Somebody has sex without love. Yeah. Spirit says move in silence. Lies are coming to the surface. Spirit guides and ancestors got you covered. Right below you are protected. So there's that. Somebody here is heartbroken. You are finally free. Somebody says, I project my fears to scare you. You have meddling family members here. Somebody wanted you to be homeless and alone. That is nasty. It could be an Aquarius you're dealing with. Archangel Michael is here protecting you. Somebody knows that you know the truth. Somebody has ulterior motives that are being revealed. Somebody is blaming you for their losses. This is somebody connected to your past. Someone is digging into your past. The month of December could be of significance. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. You accept them for who they are. It is what it is. Somebody is a wolf in sheep's clothing. You have a jealous sibling or cousin out here. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Somebody has a sex addiction. You prove them wrong. 2 more. Somebody hates that your intuition is on point. And someone is trying to ruin you. This one stuck out. Tries to convince people that you are the crazy one. However, they're lost without you. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonate for you or give you clarity over your own situation, give the video a thumbs up and let me know so we can circulate it to those who need the message the most. If you'd like to book a personal more line with your own story, all of my information can be found below in the description box. My books are always open. I invite you to join me for a session, all right? I love you guys. Thank you so much for your likes, shares, subscribes, donations, and tips. And all of the new bookings from new amazing clients that have found me through either through TikTok or just trolling around on YouTube. I appreciate you guys for being here. Until next time, take care.